I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Let's, go to the chem lab, maybe? That might be a good place to start.
I don't know. Why is he acting suspicious, Russell?
I mean, he's just kind of that way in general.
To be honest, kinda. He has a point there.
But I don't know. They're making it too obvious for it to be him, to actually be him. Especially if this is like the last or second to last trial. It's like, you can make it that easy.
Yeah.
All right. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Yeah, got it.
I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand.
Okay. What do we work with here? This. This isn't my first time seeing this shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it.
No, somebody did.
There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. This is where all the powder came from. It looks like the bottle had a label on it. MC4.
Would you like to hear something interesting?
What'd you say, Russ?
I said they blew her up.
I was on the 4th floor Oh, sorry.
I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this.
Then this powder must have been spilled.
In other words,
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident.
If that really is what happened, it must have been related to the case somehow. Okay, we got powder source. Got a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. Better not leave a footprint. Okay, we got footprints. These are footprints? Yeah, I know, I just said that. And they're only in front of the left shelf. Okay.
How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan.
Seriously? Okay. By we, you mean me, don't you?
How kind of you to offer?
With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
what?
Well, let's go. Chop chop.
Okay. So I got to work.
I'm treating you like this from now on.
So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this?
Not bad for you, I mean.
It's almost on 4th grade level.
For me.
I see.
So when you look at like this, interesting.
It looks even worse.
Clear that whoever left these footprints only had a business at the leftmost shelf.
It's amazing how we somehow in court have these giant snapshot photographs of incidents, but I need to draw this one out.
Yeah. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. I can only figure this out by you drawing this paper. And that's what the footprints tell me.
But you couldn't have just not looked at the paper?
Yeah,
I just wanted to make it work.
I didn't see the footprints until you drew them here.
I know, right? Nagi's over there like choreographing footprints onto the thing.
These footprints must be...
It's
From
certainly
feet.
possible.
Makoto, are they yours?
No.
What?
Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
But I'm self-conscious about my feet. I couldn't think of the reason not to, so I quietly did what Miyake said.
I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints.
You really wanted me to do it, didn't you? Unfortunately.
With how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
And these prints are a really valuable clue. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front.
What?
There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle is labeled Chem C4. Also, there's someone left footprints in the powder. I feel like I just went over all this. It's based on the positioning of his left side. Yeah, okay. I don't know why, but Makoto just had a stroke there. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident, and that's all I can tell for now. Okay, bro, like, that's fine. Whatever. What's in here? Let's see what's on this shelf. There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit, section A.
And that's kind of C. Ah, okay.
But wait!
I guess the same.
There's one bottle here labeled Chem C9. Did someone put that there on accident? What's in here? So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are.
They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss.
Hey Byakuya, how about you lick the floor? Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well.
I didn't even say that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number, so I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit, section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about the shelf. On this shelf is... One look, I can tell you it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit, shelving section C. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. A section... Oh my fucking god, yes, I know. We just covered this again. I know I gathered all the information I needed, but it's annoying. There's definitely something going on there. Yeah. The shelf. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should go take another look around the rec room. Yes, why don't we do that, Naki? Let's go.
Anything to get me out of this room. Also, don't laugh at me.
I'm going to.
Or don't.
Too late.
Russell? Don't.
Buddy, I can't take it back.
Russell?
Pal.
Take it back.
Buddy.
Russell.
Amigo.
Take it back.
Padre.
Take it back.
Big Daddy.
Take it back.
Mamma Mia.
Take it back.
I'm about to pop you in reverse here, big boy.
Russell,
Yes.
deal with him.
Get in the corner, me.
Get in the corner, me. This is not the right way.
I'm so glad that you went with it. Well, yeah, I actually thought you were just gonna say something along the lines of like, "Oh yeah, nah." I was like, "How am I supposed to deal with myself?" But you just went with it. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going?
I told Kyoko and Toko and Hiro what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Someone's lying. I wonder who it could be.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress on my own. Sokka's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time.
There's not a penis in there now, is there?
Everything she touched grows penises.
Shut up.
Shut up. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's
just
body.
a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure out anything.
Yeah, I know, but
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
I don't wanna.
There's no getting around it.
Unlike me, Koyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
True.
That's totally normal.
And how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
Ew. What?
Yeah, I
Sorry,
used to work
never mind.
I used to work in a morgue.
hey,
More importantly, look here.
Her shoes.
correct.
You see the yellow powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1.
Hey, it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem.
It appears that she didn't suffer a single blow. But instead she received 2 blows to the head.
2 blows.
Indeed.
And interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail.
Tokyo examination summary has been added to the truth bullets section. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Koyoko could have pulled that off. Okay, she said about the bottles revealing more stuff. I think Koyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monaco bottles. Something new, something new.
Hey,
They're holding chess pieces. So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it.
A correlation. Hey Koyoko, can you just tell me what it is?
so.
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you a conclusion is a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer.
I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Got a point. Only to a degree. Monaco bottle.
Hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monaco bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
An experiment?
anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monaco bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too?
Every shard.
Every shard. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine, and that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then.
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
That Koyoko left the room. I don't really know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took a broom and dustpan and got to work collecting the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then.
Is everything ready? Let's get to work.
so what kind of experiment are we
In
doing?
other words.
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Compare the weights of what?
The pieces of glass you collected in one of the Monaco bottles that's still intact.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monaco bottles.
It's balanced,
In other words.
Which means each Monaco bottle weighs about the same.
which makes sense. Monocle figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect that weight.
So then,
Now here comes the important part. The lead pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see?
Well, the normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay then, let's give it a try.
Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How's that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
What?
In other words,
There's also expansion in the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together.
hey,
And I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what did you think? It's all on you. What?
Monocle bottle experiment. Okay,
I was expecting it to be lighter, but it's heavier.
yeah.
That's some thick glass.
Like I said, the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. The magazine is upside down. Oh, it's a pretty pudgy princess. Someone put it back this way on accident?
hey,
If someone catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine, flipped through it. This. On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, the word had been written in bloody letters, and it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Then it would appear you found it.
Wait, okay, is this?
so,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. It made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking.
Hey, is that? That says Toko, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
And she's the killer, right?
Well, it hadn't been confirmed yet.
forgive
It's settled, she's the killer for sure.
Glad you listened, lady.
That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner that killer.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. Like they're
Exactly.
like they're copying a earlier trial. If anything, it makes me that more suspicious. Magazine's dying message has been added to Truth Bullet section handbook. Ding dong of the bing bong.
Oh, he's bored.
Yeah, he's bored. He's like, get in the fucking classroom.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
At least he's honest.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please
No.
go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Was that
See you soon.
Okay, so now that you see all the evidence, where do you guys lie?
Owie.
I don't know. Like Mikey said, I think they're trying to make Hero way too obvious, but also I feel like he still might have could have done it, and they're trying to be like, oh hey, we made try and seem really obvious for everything else, but so now you're gonna overthink it, and oh yeah, no, it was just Hero the whole time.
It's just of how Owie's just kind of like really throwing it at everybody. I'm like, but then you see that Sakura's shoe has the powder on it, and I'm like, wait, what? Why? Was that her footprints in that in the poison blade? Like what? So I'm a little confused. I'm gonna stick with Owie. I don't know if Owie did it on purpose or if she did it by accident. I just think it's her.
Okay, that's fine. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is only half solved. At this point, whatever happens, it'll have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Okay. Yeah, we'll get going in here and we'll save, because I imagine you probably don't want to start the trial tonight. Getting kind of late.
Yeah. God damn! That's not a lot of people.
Yeah, we're really getting down there. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after the other. And then...
The ultimate martial artist! The unlocked murder mystery!
What?
What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss it in a smiley face, it turns positive!
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body.
This is just plain creepy.
Also, how are we seeing his emoticons?
Well,
And how about the reverse?
phew.
No matter how great something is, you put in a sad face that makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? What?
He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you out there.
The little dancing things.
What the hell was that?
That feels like a throwback, Russell, doesn't it? Once in a while, I'll still, like, type emoticons. Because me and my husband, like, always send emoticons to each other. And once in a while, I'll just, like, throw in, like, random typed ones. And he's just like, what the fuck am I looking at? I'm like, oh, yeah, you're used to just seeing the pictures.
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How could you act so casual after murdering somebody?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
No,
And I didn't murder anybody.
Don't be mean!
I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer, even though I've murdered a lot of people?
well, not her, but her.
Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit.
The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And the person is here? That person is one of us?
Yes. We
Well,
discussed this.
might as well talk to everybody.
Me?
I said it before, I'll say it again. It wasn't me. You gotta believe me, man.
The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that.
Don't look at me!
What the heck?
Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you?
What the heck?
How can you stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
Hey,
Standing around here isn't gonna do any good. Let's get going.
Okay, I'll go. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, I'll never get any easier. We climbed into the steel prison in total silence. We watched the door close and felt it begin its sinister descent.
It's innocent.
Citizen. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and then suddenly, as always, ding! The ride was over. The doors opened once again. Hey, Egyptian theme.
Nice.
Just the 6 of you, huh? Really?
this is kind of depressing.
That's so few. You must be so lonely.
You say that like it's not your fault we're all this left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yay. Well,
Mikey-kun.
I guess this has been another recording session of Danganronpa. I got my 2 bummed out boys here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of who. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of all the motives.
You're just like, owie! Owie gained somehow.
I'm just trying to think, like, why? Like, why would she do it? But then it's like, I don't want to be Akira, because then I'll just quit.
He's still on that train.
Well, yeah, he has to win.
Fair enough.
And he has to be a dick to everyone while he does it.
He has to be a dick.
One person gets out, it's Byakuya. Mikey's like, yes! Kills Nagi, Byakuya just becomes the main character and wins and leaves.
In reality, he was just playing a dickhead just so he can get out alive. But then when he gets out, he just starts crying like, oh, shit.
I
man.
murdered all my friends, the only friends I ever actually had.
God, I love those guys.
Aw. Headcanon for Byakuya. Well, well, do you guys have any parting words or anything else you wanted to discuss?
Don't kill people.
Don't kill people.
Saying drugs don't do your school.
I mean, life advice, man. So, y'all have a wonderful life, evening, whatever. You do you. Thank y'all for watching. I'm Kiko Stego, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye!
Bye.